Koreans are famous for their leg takedowns.
Yeah, that's interesting, Lou, because this Korean is also a Greco-Roman specialist.
And there's Larry Holmes in on a single leg takedown and a go-behind, scoring 1 point. There Larry will try to work him from the top in the referee's the parterre position and try and turn the blue wrestler's shoulders to the mat and score 2 more points. He's almost got him past 90 degrees there. That's a tight leg right he has there, Frank.
Yeah, I noticed the Korean counter by grabbing the fingers. I think Holmes needs more arch on that leg right to get him over there.
Well, the Koreans are powerful in the legs and the hips. It's not an easy feat by any means. Okay, no action on the ground, so now they're back on their feet, trying for another takedown. Korean penetrates. Larry, nice counter with the hips, and we're at a stalemate position here. The official allowed this to go for a few seconds, and if nothing happens, he'll bring them back to the middle. Korean trying for a throw, and again, Larry counters it, no points scored.
That's a Greco-Roman background, Lou.
That's right. He didn't use his legs at all on that move. Notice Larry's low stance and his intensity as he's circling. Excellent penetration. And again, a good counter by the Korean. He's trying to tilt Holmes here for 2 points, but Larry's keeping his hips low to the mat and trying to move on top. And you can see Larry's hand back in the Korean's shoulder, and he's hiking the leg, and he was awarded 2 points. Now the Korean scores 2 with a 2-point tilt. Scores now 3-2 for Larry Holmes of Canada. Oh, very nice gut wrench. I didn't think he was going to get that. His hips weren't very tight. The Korean goes ahead on that 2-point move. He is now up 4-3. It looks like the Korean wants to be back in his feet here. He's not working, what I'd say, not working diligently to turn him. I think, again, his Greco-Roman influence, he'd rather be on his feet. He's more comfortable there. Larry's penetrated to the left leg several times now. Let's see if he goes back to that same move. Now, that was not a very good leg attempt by the Korean. Easily countered by Larry and a go behind for a single point.
See if Larry can do this gut wrench here.
He's tight around the body. Now he's going to move off to something else now. You would think he might try a leg ride here because, again, your comment about the Greco-Roman background of the Korean wrestler, you think he'd be unfamiliar with, or not as familiar with counters to leg rides.
For sure.
We now have a 1-minute break. These matches are conducted on a 2-3-minute round basis with a 1-minute break in between. During the 1-minute break, the wrestler is allowed to have a coach and a trainer in the corner. Unlike the days of old, he can also have some water in the corner during the 1-minute break. And he'll receive some instructions from the coach. And you notice in the Korean corner, the trainer massaging the wrestler's shoulders.
The Korean, Lou, has been wrestling for 4 years, and he's at Jung University, and he was second in the Korean 88 Games Festival.
Oh, so we're not talking about a young, inexperienced wrestler here. He's been around a little bit.
I think so. And of course, he's wrestling Larry Holmes, who we see on camera now. And Larry's on our Olympic team, who is in Los Angeles on the Olympic team, and has been a participant in the Commonwealth Games as well.
So we've got 2 seasoned wrestlers here.
And Holmes has at least 10 years experience.
I'll look forward to a good second period here. We're starting tied at 4-4. Both wrestlers will feel each other out for a while. Don't take any unnecessary chances. The Korean almost got behind. They were out of bounds before that move occurred. If Larry's foot stepped out of bounds, then the move won't count. So they're back to the middle. The score is still 4-4.
Lou, I'd say also in these tie-up positions, watch for Holmes to use some foot sweeps or foot trips. He's very adept at that.
Well, again, especially against an upper body wrestler. Now here's Larry is trying for a go behind here. If he gets his arm free and gets behind the Korean wrestler. Oh, good move by Larry. Excellent counter. He's got the leg right in. This could be it here, Frank. This is awfully tight.
Famous Saturday night.
They're signaling for the fall, but it wasn't confirmed.
How many?
The referee had called for the fall, but it must be confirmed by either the match. It is now confirmed.
So we see our
excellent. Excellent counter by Larry Holmes. The Korean wrestler was trying for an arm roll on the bottom. Larry countered him with a double leg ride, and he had both arms and both legs locked up. It was just a matter of time. Way to go, Larry. Excellent match. Larry Holmes, a bronze medalist.
It'll be nice to see how Larry